Welcome everyone to the 20th episode of SENOLAB Explained, and today we will talk about circular fashion and about recycling, reusing and repurposing textiles. I will first give you an introduction into the topic before we will move on to talk about the SENOLAB and its use cases. Finally, we will take a look at how you as a consumer can contribute to closing the loop. Claire Lissaman from Common Objectives said, "A circular fashion industry is one in which waste and pollution are designed out, products and materials are kept in use for as long as possible, including through reusing and recycling, and where natural systems are regenerated." The concepts of a circular economy and circular fashion have become increasingly important as we are moving towards a more sustainable future. While small-scale labels have been advocating for more sustainability in the textile industry for years, key players in retail are now catching on as well. For example, the multinational clothing company H&M is offering garment collection services that enable large-scale textile recycling. With this growing awareness of sustainability, the need for reliable tools to identify textile compositions and to enable correct recycling processes is increasing equally fast. So how can SENOLAB contribute to closing the loop? To answer these questions, we are going to take a closer look at the SENOLAB. The SENOLAB is a versatile tool that enables users to identify and quantify the composition of textiles and yarns within the blink of an eye. While other testing methods, such as wet chemical analysis, are destructive by nature, the SENOLAB offers a way to analyze textile materials without damaging them in the process. This makes it a perfect solution to analyze textile materials that are destined to be recycled or reused. For example, companies can use the mobile SENOLAB to sort textile waste effortlessly in order to recycle it correctly. This is especially useful for recycling centers and for retailers such as H&M, who offer garment collection and recycling services. Companies can also use the mobile SENOLAB to analyze yarns and textiles made from recycled fibers to determine their composition before turning them into new products. This is important as producers such as yarn manufacturers need to know the composition of yarns in order to select suited processes, for example, dyeing processes. Additionally, companies can also use this mobile SENOLAB to provide consumers with correct information about the composition of recycled textiles on textile labels. This establishes transparency and avoids problems such as allergic reactions. Let's take a look what you can do to contribute to closing the loop. While it is important for key players in the fashion realm to make fundamental changes, there's also ways in which you and I can contribute to a more sustainable textile industry. We have actually gathered our favorite suggestions for you in this slide. So, for example, whenever possible, try to buy clothing that is made of high quality and/or sustainable raw materials. While it costs a little more, it will actually last you longer. It is also a good idea to wear clothing for as long as possible and refrain from buying items for only one occasion or just a single season. If you do need a special outfit for a special occasion, try renting services such as the We Dress Collective. It is also a good idea to sell clothes you no longer wear to second-hand shops or on platforms such as Vinted or eBay. This is also an opportunity to buy second-hand clothing if you need a new item for your wardrobe. Let's take a look at a few more suggestions. If you don't want to go through the hassle of selling your items or want to do something good, you can donate unwanted clothing to charity shops and other non-for-profit organizations in your area. If you feel crafty, you could even upcycle your old clothes and turn them into something entirely new. For example, with the do-it-yourself ideas from Minimalism Made Simple or Reader's Digest. I will link those pages in the video description. If all is lost and your old clothes are in too bad of a shape for any of these options, then you can always drop them off at a local recycling center or repurpose them as a cleaning cloth. At SENOLAB, we are invested in using our technology to contribute to a more sustainable future. Today, we have given you some ideas on how you can use the SENOLAB to revolutionize the way your company processes and recycles materials. And since circular fashion is a mutual effort, we hope that our suggestions for textile recycling have inspired you to reflect on how you consume textiles in your personal life. If you would like to learn more about efficient textile recycling and reusing, check out the resources in the video description. If you have any questions, make sure to contact us and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any future episodes. I will see you next time.